there, gorgeous magical creators. I'm Christine Collins, and I'm here for you today with a bit of a tip regarding when you want to batch your content creation, which is definitely something that I think can be very helpful in terms of planning out things a little bit ahead of time. Now, you can also leave some spaces to add in spontaneous content, or you can always override your batched plan if you receive a download and you just need to share it and you want to be more spontaneous with it. But when it comes to batching content, I do recommend that you incorporate what we call the three energies in the NLP realm. And I'll explain to you what they are and how you can use them to make your batching process more effective and easier, because sometimes it feels like it's a little bit hard. So one reason why that happens when things are starting to feel hard, it's because we are trying to do three different types of work that are three very different energies. So the first energy is the dreamer, the second is the critic, and the third is the planner. And each of us are capable of these energies to some extent or another. We may be particularly gifted as the dreamer and maybe less so the planner, or we may be a really good critic, or we may be that planner that can really think about the logistics and the scheduling and figuring things out ahead of time on the calendar. But whatever your skill levels are in each energy, all three are required when it comes to content creation. So if you're able to batch create, batch edit, and then batch plan, you're going to make yourself a lot less stressed by trying to shift into all of the different energies at once. Because what happens when we sit down and say we record a video, and then we immediately go into editing that video, and then we go into planning out that video, chances are that one of those three things is not your zone of genius, and you've totally used up your energy by trying to shift into each of those different energies all at once. So what I recommend doing, and what I do for myself, is I will sit down and create a series of videos, or if I'm writing blogs or if I'm doing written content, I will sit down and just create. And then if I'm on some kind of a timeline where it needs to happen in the same day, I will take a small break. Maybe that's time to go and have a cup of tea or have your lunch or some other way that you take a little mini break for yourself, and then sit down and batch edit and go through all of the editing. And then once that's done, then go and do all of the scheduling. That way you're shifting into that seamless energy that's just one energy, instead of trying to go here and then here and then here, which can really confuse your psyche and your creative consciousness. It's much easier if you're able to kind of stay in the same energy for a period of time. So when it comes to batching, it's absolutely a great idea, but it's much easier for you if you can do it in that order and kind of batch based on the three different energies of the creator, the critic, and the planner. So I hope you found this to be helpful. Once again, I'm Christine Collins, and I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day.